48 tokens a second per dollar. AMD's claim against Nvidia's newest chip. Did the moat just crack? Nvidia builds the chips almost every AI lab rents by the hour. AMD's newest card claims to undercut it. Kimi K3, a 2.8 trillion parameter model, is the battlefield. That price difference compounds fast, run inference at scale, and a few cents per token becomes millions of dollars a year. Renting Nvidia's newest chip isn't cheap. $6 an hour per card, and you need a whole rack. Here's the actual claim. On Kimi K3, AMD's MI355X hits 48 tokens per second per dollar. Nvidia's B300 hits 33. The older B200 just 7. But there's a hole in AMD's math, and Hacker News found it within hours. We'll get there. Second catch, whether Kimi K3's license is really as open as it sounds. Hold that. Receipts first. And this isn't a toy model. On Artificial Analysis's own agentic benchmark, Kimi K3 scores in yellow of 1668, ahead of GPT 5.5 and Claude Opus 4.8. This is Kimi K3. 2.8 trillion parameters, 104 billion active per token, a 1 million token context window, open weight, exactly 1 week old. A model this size normally takes months of safety review before release. This one shipped in a week. This is the actual post everyone's quoting, a GPU cloud called Wafer, benchmarking Kimi K3 on real hardware. Part 2. Let's check the receipts, starting with the raw speed numbers, straight from AMD's own benchmark. Now look at the same benchmark before dividing by price. Nvidia's B300 pushes 1,568 tokens a second, against 952 for AMD. This is the actual Hacker News thread, 201 points. The top comment does the math. Nvidia's chip runs 46 to 65% faster. Stack Kimi K3 against the Frontier. Fable 5 at 1760 yellow, it's at 1668 free to download. It's cheap to run per task, too. 94 cents on Artificial Analysis's cost benchmark, against $1.04 for GPT 5.6 Sol and $1.80 for Opus 4.8. That part of the hype is earned. It also ranks first on Artificial Analysis's automation bench at 53%. Here's the actual listing on OpenRouter, Kimi K3, priced and benchmarked by a third party, not Moonshot. Neither chip runs Kimi K3 alone. The model needs over 1.5 terabytes of memory before the cache starts. 6 to 8 cards minimum, either brand. That memory floor alone rules out anyone without a serious data center budget. This was never a single GPU deployment. So here's the real choice if you actually want to run this yourself. Self-host on AMD or Nvidia. 6 to 8 cards at $2.50 to $6 an hour each. Or skip the hardware and rent straight from Moonshot. $3 a million input tokens, 15 a million output, and cached input even cheaper. For scale, Kimi K3 dwarfs this year's open weight releases, nearly double DeepSeek's V4 Pro for times GLM 5.2. Moonshot calls it the first model in the 3 trillion parameter class. That jump in scale is exactly why the hardware math in this video matters. Bigger models eat more compute on either brand of chip. So we checked the rental listings ourselves. The same AMD card, 3 clouds, 3 different hourly rates. Do the math, and that's a 244% swing for the literal same chip. That's not a rounding error. That's the entire argument, wobbling. This benchmark came from Wafer, a GPU rental startup you've probably never heard of. The same one that launched, then quietly discontinued its own unsustainable token subscription last year. Worth knowing before you trust their math on anything they publish. Part 3. The catch. The part Hacker News found before most people finished reading the chart. Quote, the top comment. AMD wins only after dividing throughput by a selected rental price. Nobody ever shared the code to reproduce it. 65% faster. That's Nvidia's raw aggregate edge, the number missing from the per dollar chart. Put the two charts side by side, and they tell opposite stories. Raw speed, Nvidia wins. AMD's chosen price, AMD wins. Neither chart is fake. Both are incomplete. Same company, different story. Wafer ran a token subscription, priced it wrong. and quietly shut it down. Now they're telling you which chip to trust. Read that twice. An independent GPU pricing site lists Nvidia's B300 anywhere from $3.75 to $17.80 an hour, and AMD's own card as high as $8.60, depending entirely on which cloud you happen to pick that day. And neither listing is technically wrong. Cloud GPU pricing moves like this because it's driven by spot availability, not a fixed sticker price. The same card can cost triple depending on demand that day. So neither the 48 nor the 33 is really the answer. Both are one quote from one moment off one company's chart. Now let's be honest, the 48 tokens per dollar number is real math on real hardware. It's also the one price out of at least 3 we actually found that happens to make AMD look best. Fastest chip, full stop. Nvidia, cheapest on one quote. AMD, anyone selling a single winner is selling the chart. But there's still one catch left. Is Kimi K3 itself really as open as everyone's calling it? This is Moonshot AI, the Beijing lab behind it. The company that just handed the world a 2.8 trillion parameter model, free to download. Free to download doesn't always mean free to build a business on. That distinction is the whole rest of this story. Part 4. The verdict on the chips and on the model everyone's racing to run. Moonshot doesn't call Kimi K3 open source. Not once, anywhere in their own release notes. They use one phrase consistently: open weight. That word choice is doing a lot of quiet work. Here's why it matters. Cross $20 million a year running Kimi K3 as a service, and you own Moonshot a separate contract. Cross 100 million users, and their name goes in your interface. Those two thresholds, revenue and users, are standard terms in most open weight licenses now. Moonshot's isn't unusual, just easy to miss on a skim. $20 million a year. That's the exact revenue line where Kimi K3 stops being free to quietly build on. Here's the real answer to the question we opened with. Nvidia's moat didn't crack. It got one honest crack of daylight, for exactly as long as you keep checking every number yourself. So, to recap, the 48 tokens per dollar chart is real, but cherry-picked. Nvidia is still faster, full stop. And the model everyone's racing to run isn't open source. It's open weight, with a price tag waiting once you succeed. Check 3 real prices before you trust any single chart. That's the whole recipe. Check the raw numbers, check the real price, and read the license before you build on anyone's weights. If this saved you from one misleading chart, subscribe back. And if you want to know why Washington almost banned this exact model, that video's linked above. I'll see you in the next one.